My name is Eric Vowinkel. I'm 59 years old. And my last name, a lot of people, Vowinkel, what's that? You know, like, when I was in high school, my nickname was Moose because of Bullwinkle. And then I got to college, and I played football at Rutgers, and go Rutgers. And my coach looked at my name, and he said, Vowinkel, Van Winkle, Rip. And they called me Rip from then on. Nobody knew me by Eric or anything, so I was always Rip. So I've been married for 32 years, and my wife is in the audience, Susan, and I have 3 children, and one of my sons is in the audience, and he's a senior in high school right now. And I'm really glad that they're here. I have a PhD in environmental science from Rutgers University, which is, I got my BS, my MS, my PhD from Rutgers University, and it's like a second home to me there. And I'm employed by the U.S. Geological Survey, although I'm on leave right now for my brain injury. And I worked as a project manager and a project chief, and oversaw a lot of projects dealing with the water quality in the Raritan and the Delaware River basins. I am also an adjunct professor at Rutgers, where I teach a course in hydrology and public health. And so I have not been able to go back to work since my injury, which happened in May 2011. But I've been asked on occasion to come back and give some help to my colleagues and at the office, and my job means a lot to me. I've been there for 32 years, and I want nothing more than to get back to work in some capacity. I could retire. I have enough years in and everything like that, but I really love my job and my family, but I really would like to get back to work. My injury happened the week of May 7th, 2011. I began experiencing headaches and dizziness that lasted for 4 days. On May 13th, I went to Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital and had a CT scan which revealed a subarachnoid hemorrhage. I don't know what that means necessarily. I should probably do more research on it, but I have a scar that goes from my forehead here and all the way back around my ear. And they opened me up and cleaned me out and sewed me back up again. And it was called a left craniotomy. Okay, I'm not an MD. Actually, I have my PhD, but it's in science, not in medicine. And once I was medically stable, I was transferred from the JFK Johnson Rehabilitation Institute Brain Trauma Unit. I was transferred there for comprehensive brain injury rehab. So I was there for several months. And then I came to Bancroft on December 12th, 2011. And currently I attend the day program 2 days weekly. And then 2 days I also go to the Opportunity Project, which is not here but elsewhere. At Bancroft's day program, I'm involved in a number of groups to help me with my short-term memory, which is my main problem. I attend the empowerment group, current events group, cognitive group, the memory group, and the men's group. They keep us really busy. I'd really like to get involved with the women's group, but I haven't gotten there yet. I like all the groups, especially the current events, because my short-term memory is what is the biggest problem. On December 22nd, 2011, I gave a presentation to people here and staff on the water quality in New Jersey. That's my expertise. I did the research, organized the presentation, and it's what I used to do. I gave talks throughout the country on the water quality of New Jersey and Pennsylvania and the like, and so there's nothing more that I like to do than get back to my job and do what I did, and I did pretty well. And I have friends across the country from the USGS and the EPA and the like, and I've made some improvements in my short-term memory, and it looks like hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to move on. But I'm more or less here or at home. At home I read a lot, take notes, remember what I read, because my short-term memory isn't the greatest. It's getting better, and I think the people here can attest to that my short-term memory is getting better. I enjoy reading up on current issues regarding water quality, because I want to go back and I want to stay informed on issues. And I want to thank my family. My wife is here, my son, who's a senior in high school. I have two other children that are, one just finished college and is in Japan right now, and I have another daughter who graduated from Rutgers also, and she's married and having her life, but they come home to see Dad and see how I'm doing, and it's good. So I want to thank my family for all the support they've given to me, as well as Robert Wood Johnson, JFK, and also Bancroft for the service they provided, because I think I've come a long way from July of last year, where, you know, I was lucky I'm alive. So thank you. That's my story, and if you have questions later, I'm more than willing to answer them. Thank you.